Paypolitan uses blockchain technology to combine traditional banking with DeFi banking, decentralized banking. So with me to explain more about what Paypolitan is doing and where they are at this point in the year is the CEO, Nils Thorant-Ortiz. So good to have you back with us.
Thank you for inviting me again, Jane.
Okay, so you just finished an IEO last week on BitForex. So explain the IEO for those that may not be familiar with that term, and then how did it go?
Yeah, an IEO is basically like an IPO, but on a crypto exchange. So it's going public, but instead of issuing shares, you issue a token, which is then bought during the IEO from token holders. And yeah, BitForex is a major exchange based in Hong Kong. We did this in order to add a new trading pair. So so far we only had our EPAN token and Ether, and now we added USDT. As USDT Tether is a stable coin that is giving more stability to the price of the token and is taking off a bit of volatility, which you normally have in those highly volatile coins like Bitcoin or Ether.
Mm-hmm. Now, can you do an IEO on another exchange?
Yeah, definitely. So we're still aiming on doing an IEO or a listing on a tier 1 exchange, which of course has to be at a certain time. So we have to have a certain growth over the year. And I think in Q3 at latest, we would be ready for a tier 1 exchange.
Where do you stand with the Paypolitan app? Where's all that?
Well, actually, it's a great day. We just started today our beta testing.
Awesome. Okay.
So it was, we have 150 beta testers from the community. And so far what I could see, the feedback, they're very happy. Paypolitan, just to explain in a nutshell, is a payment app. You can pay with cash from your bank account or with crypto. And we are not storing any money. We simply connect to your existing bank accounts or crypto wallets. So that is like the core architecture of Paypolitan, which makes it very safe because your funds, either crypto or cash, stay where they are. You simply aggregate them, and you can use Paypolitan to send them either from A to B or to make the payment with the Paypolitan app.
So tell me about the beta test, like how many people, how long will that last? What's the process?
So we invited 150 beta testers from our community. And internally, our 34 employees are also on board. So everyone is obliged to become a beta tester. Plus one of my colleagues who had an iPhone 6, he has to update his phone because it's not, you cannot update it. So we just noticed this morning. So he has to buy now, or we're going to buy, I think, for our colleague a new iPhone. And he can then also be the beta tester. So there is only one missing so far.
Well, I'm not going to make fun of him because I just got a 12 after having a 7 for years and years and years and years. So I definitely got my money's worth out of that phone. Now, there's a lot of terms, Nils, that when people are trying to learn about crypto, is, you know, we see Bitcoin and Ethereum do so well. Yield farming, staking. Can you explain what those two terms mean?
Yes. So actually our app is now starting with DeFi features. DeFi stands for decentralized finance, and staking and yield farming are this is the heart of DeFi. What is staking? Staking is locking a coin for a certain time, and this coin is then generating an interest rate. Why is that important? If you have a token that is listed, you need liquidity for that token. So this token can be traded. If this token from token holders is staked, that means this liquidity will stay there. It's like a reserve fund or the Federal Reserve. They always have some gold and some cash in the reserve, and they keep it there, and it gives the stability to the US dollar. It's the same for staking. So this is a new aspect of DeFi that started maybe a year ago, not even a year ago. And Paypolitan has two models. You have either a staking period that is locked for 6 months duration, and you get a 16% plus interest rate, which is very good, very attractive. I don't know if you checked a bit the interest rates of the banks. It's very low right now. So whenever you want to borrow some money or lend some money, it's not that challenging. I don't know how that is in the US right now on my bank accounts over here in Europe. When I don't spend the money, I even have a negative interest rate. So I have to pay a penalty for keeping cash in my bank account. And the second model is there is no duration of staking. That means you lock a number of tokens for a period of time the user himself is setting, either a week or 2 weeks, 1 week and 1 day and 3 hours. And in the crypto field, the staking has really a breakdown to the second. So the interest rate is calculated with the compound rate, which goes down to the second when you release the locked liquidity, the locked tokens, when you take them back, is really counted until the moment and the second exactly where you remove the funds from the liquidity.
Interesting to pick your brain about what's going on, and come back when you have the results of the beta test and we can update the interview.
I will for sure. Thank you, Jane. Have a good one. Cheers. Bye-bye.